Market Review for the 20th of February 2026. Here's a concise look at market performance, macro developments, and what to watch in the week ahead. Domestic equities ended the week marginally higher, supported by strong AI infrastructure investment announcements. This optimism outweighed concerns around rising wholesale inflation and a widening trade deficit. The Sensex gained 0.2%, while the Nifty advanced 0.4%. Broader markets showed mixed trends, with mid-caps slightly higher and small caps mildly lower. After 3 sessions of steady accumulation, a mid-week crude price spike and renewed Fed uncertainty triggered selling, though a late recovery secured weekly gains. On the domestic front, wholesale inflation rose to 1.8% in January, reflecting higher food and input costs. However, business momentum remained strong, with the composite PMI climbing to 59.3 in February. Investor sentiment was further boosted by major AI commitments, including Reliance's 10 lakh rupee crore infrastructure plan and expansion initiatives by the Adani Group in green data centers. These announcements reinforced confidence in India's long-term digital and industrial growth trajectory. Globally, signals remained mixed. The U.S. trade deficit widened to $70.3 billion in December, while inflation stood at 2.4% in January. Growth in developed markets remained subdued, with Japan's GDP nearly flat and UK unemployment rising to 5.2%. The US-India Pax Silica Declaration underscored deepening technology cooperation, though geopolitical and policy uncertainty continues to shape global positioning. At Tikona Capital, we partner with clients across equities, mutual funds, unlisted investments, and advisory solutions, driven by research built with conviction. Cyclical and infrastructure names led weekly gains. Engineers India rose nearly 19% on renewed buying interest in engineering and EPC stocks, supported by strong order inflow visibility. Schneider Electric infrastructure advance on improving sentiment in power and grid plays amid capex optimism. Godfrey Phillips gained over 16%, driven by continued strength in the FMCG and cigarette segment, with steady earnings momentum supporting the rally. On the downside, profit booking was visible across select names. Blue Jet Healthcare corrected sharply following its recent rally, as investors turned cautious on valuations. Brainbees Solutions declined amid persistent weakness in new age platform stocks. Muthoot Finance fell as NBFC stocks faced pressure due to margin concerns and regulatory developments. Download the Tikona Capital app and start your journey to wealth creation. Track all your assets in one place, onboard seamlessly, and gain real-time insights for smarter investment decisions. In the unlisted space, strategic and regulatory developments remained in focus. NCDEX entered a 10-year technology partnership with TCS, signaling its transition toward a multi-asset exchange model. Progress on market coupling by CERC could reshape pricing dynamics in power exchanges. Investor interest remains steady in names such as NSE, NCDEX, ESDS, and OYO. Markets enter the new week with a cautious bias amid global risk-off sentiment. In India, key data includes money supply, Q3 GDP growth, and infrastructure output, following the prior quarter's strong 8.2% expansion. Globally, attention turns to China's loan prime rate decision and US producer price index data. With major macro releases across regions, volatility may remain elevated, and focus should stay on large-cap names with earnings visibility. What do you believe will drive markets next week? India's GDP data, US inflation, China's policy decision, or shifting global risk sentiment? We look forward to your view. As Krishna guided Arjuna, this book guides investors through market volatility with clarity, courage, and discipline. Explore your Sarthi to investing journey at bhagavadgita.tikonacapital.com. Thank you for joining us. For insights, research, and portfolio strategies, stay connected with Tikona Capital. Wishing you disciplined and thoughtful investing. At Tikona Capital, we continue to focus on high-quality businesses and long-term wealth creation through our research-driven themes of the decade strategy.